What happened to the world? At least what happened to the United States? That's a good question. A lot of shit's going sideways. And it's going to keep going sideways. We're looking at least from my perspective, my point of view, you've got political classes, obviously, and you've got the political elite, man. They run everything, they run the whole show. Well, you've got all these coastal elites, all of these high and mighty Democratic New York City, LA, San Francisco bullshit. And then you got the heartland. You've got two different philosophies, man. It's two different ways of lives. It's not as simple as being Republican and Democrat now. Now that it's so far gone, I mean, they kill babies, man. They flat out kill babies. I'm not being hyperbolic. I mean, they do. It's ridiculous. It's immoral. But you have to kind of try to look at things from other people's point of view. And that's what I do. But I still can't go along with abortion. So, man, we're going to end up in a civil war. But it's not going to be as simple as North versus South. It's going to be coastal versus heartland. Our philosophies are too far apart nowadays. They're just too far gone, man. There's no give and take when it comes to being a liberal. You have to follow their guidelines. You have to think how they tell you to think. And then you've got right-leaning people that are open, at least the moderate ones are open to conversation. I'm I'm actually a little left-leaning moderate. I'm in the middle. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm more of a Trumper than anything else. And we'll see what happens, man. But there's going to be conflict. It's going to happen. And the only date, at least that I could be wrong on this, I don't think I am. The only date that the Constitution really says matters is January 20th. That's Inauguration Day. So until Biden's in office, he's not the president elect. There is no office of the president elect. He is not the president elect yet. He hasn't won this yet. 95% chance he's going to, and that's just the reality of it. Trump could pull something out of his ass. It could happen. And don't be surprised if it does. And if it does, I swear for the next 4 years, I will do nothing but skip and chuckle. The reality of it is Biden's probably going to be in office, man, which means Kamala is going to end up getting it because Biden won't even last 2 years, man. He'll retire himself. He'll just hand it over to Kamala. But that's all right. That's what all this rigging bullshit was about. That's the only way they won is through rigging. So let's see what happens, man. But there's going to be this country. It's splitting ideologically. It is splitting right down the middle. Well, not down the middle. Both sides are splitting off. It's like fucking shaving the sideburns off the side of your face. Get rid of the coastal elites. Well, not get rid of, but you know what I mean. Not hurt anybody, but if you take their ideology and actually kind of straighten them out a little bit, and you know what the fuck's up with paper straws? I still don't get that. I don't understand that shit. I can't figure it out. I don't want to be put in a spot where I've got to try to figure it out. So I don't know, man. That's about it for my rant. That's what I felt like saying. I don't know. I'm kind of digging it. We'll see, man. There's going to be all kinds of shit to talk about. And the next month and a half, Trump's going to just unload. The pardons that are going to happen are going to be ungodly, and the executive orders that he puts out are going to be ungodly, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to watch. So the Republicans ain't happy, the Democrats ain't happy, the Trumpers ain't happy. Let's see what happens. We'll see, y'all.